All right, YouTube, what's going on, man? cjdachamp is back once again. You know what I'm saying? The boy just uploaded here with Alvin, aka Spooderman. Hey, we got Stinkmeaner, give me a second. the personification of hatred. I just need y'all. I'm lagging to it. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys haven't already, like, subscribe. Spooder channel will be in the description. And yeah, man, let's go.
Hatred. To dislike a nigga intensely or passionately, to the point where you completely detest and despise that nigga on a daily basis. Now you see, ladies and gentlemen, there are just many haters in fiction just in general. For an example, Reverse Flash.
He's the biggest hater.
So much,
the biggest hater.
Hating at this point is like a severe
it was me, Barry.
Meat munching. Hell, me. Then obviously, you know, we got your Dios, your Freezers, your flat nose, no nostril, Voldemort. How does that nigga smell? And yo, you even got your scars.
That man Scar was the biggest hater.
Pull me up.
He was a menace.
He was a menace.
King. Adios, motherfucker. But
nah, he went out.
He went outside. Focusing on today might be one of the most despicable, vile, disgusting, and ignorant human beings to ever grace God's green earth. The personification of hatred, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner.
Hey. That's your face cam lagging while you dancing.
It's not even lagging. It doesn't even.
It was lagging. I ain't gonna lie. That was weird.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to understand the philosophy of Stinkmeaner, and basically this entire video, ladies and gentlemen, I must explain to you the nigga moment. An altercation caused by ignorance, overwhelming the logic, otherwise rational thinking of a brother. Now watch closely as I personally give you a demonstration.
Damn.
Hey, watch where you going, nigga. Hey, what you say to me, cuh? Now, as you can see, these niggas is ready to pop a cap in each other's ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they start to get to blasting and miss every single shot.
How y'all missing that close?
Set of A New Hope. And once they realize they just both wasted each other's time, they end up figuring out that they just wasted their life away. Freeze!
Oh, wow.
Oh, nah. Even the police got better aim than that.
Now, since we have more of an understanding of what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, meet Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, even back in his childhood, Stinkmeaner was always an old, hating, bitter ass. He didn't care for beautiful sceneries, sunsets, rainbows. He just disliked happiness in general. Man, this some old bullshit. At age 15, Stinkmeaner lost his eyesight to cancer. But the thing is, he didn't care. He was just glad that he ain't had to see no more. So doctors only gave him 3 years left to live. So he decided for those 3 years, he would dedicate his life to spread misery and hatred, all for just and giggles. And the thing is, people don't even know how he lived to become an old man. All they just say is, bro, is basically a Sith Lord. The hatred drove him to live every single day. Now later on, we see this beat up ass pickup truck driving like a Nissan Altima in Atlanta.
How is he driving? He's blind.
No cap. How does he know if he's in the right lane? How does he know where he's going?
Who the hell gave this old blind nigga a driver's license?
Right.
Whoever issued this you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, as we can see, this man is speeding through a parking lot going at least 50, and he starts bagging into Granddad's car. And he's like, there better not be nobody in my parking space. This is handicapped. So this man gets out of his car and he's like, who in the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800 collecting ass whooping. Partner.
Nah,
so Granddad says, yo,
insane.
bro, are you blind? Yes, I am. You got a problem with that, nigga? And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Robert Freeman has been trapped in a moment. So Huey says, yo, you could have killed somebody. And this man Stinkmeaner like, well, I'll be doing them a favor. Getting ran over by me is as gracious as Jesus Christ coming down himself and giving you Holy Communion. Oh, Lord, look what you did to my car. Brother, you best have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance, because you about to pay a deductible. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Granddad could either do two things right now. He could do A, walk away and let insurance handle it, or B, fight with an old crazy blind man. And let's just say this brother chose B.
Yeah.
So Stinkmeaner just start pressing him. He just starts spitting in his face. He like, what you gonna do, huh? Punk ass, pussy ass, punk ass, bitch ass nigga. You gonna do something about it, bitch ass nigga. And
That's
then
gotta be young boy's
Stinkmeaner
ancestor,
ends up
bro.
doing one of the most evil, demonic, and despicable things you can ever do to another man. Hold up. I smell new shoes. This man stepped on Granddad's new white voices.
Oh nah, that's
hell no.
that's the ultimate
bro,
disrespect.
This is the most disrespectful thing
Yeah.
you can ever do to him, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I just bought these hoes from Foot Locker like 5 minutes ago. And nah, if you replay it back, look how we stepped on it.
Not
Bro,
the raw
pulled
replay.
Back his whole leg, had that hoe at a 90-degree angle and went, yeah. Nah, bro, that's how you know he ain't got no respect for you. And he like, yeah, they ain't new anymore. Nigga. So then, this was the final straw that made Granddad tick. So Granddad swing at him, but bro dodged.
Oh!
And he's like,
Yo! This man senses.
Oh, Lord. And it was
Ew.
black. Jesus Christ, my brother, you just got your ass beat by an old blind man. So Huey had to stop him. He was like, nah, bro, it's over. So later on, after Granddad was just fully embarrassed, everybody just started making fun of him. Riley's like, could it be me getting my ass whooped by an old blind nigga? Then later that night, while Granddad cleaning his shoes, bro, look on the news and he like,
this just in. A fight at Woodcrest Mall broke out today with an older blind man and another unknown assailant.
and it wasn't just local news. CNN was reporting on it,
Yeah.
and international news.
What?
They got niggas in Mexico
The
City
whole
calling
world.
a piñata. So then the phone started ringing, and guess who left a voicemail? Hello, Robert. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Now, I saw you get your ass beat by that old blind nigga.
How can you
I know
see?
you must be feeling embarrassed right now. So you know what would cheer you up, Robert? Some
Still gotta have super hearing or something.
Like, bro, man, hearing so good, he saw it.
So it got so bad to the
Not
point
Luffy.
that later on, Granddad ended up going back to the mall, found Stinkmeaner, and challenged him to a fight. So Granddad started training thinking he Ali.
Yeah, I remember
But
this
Huey
training
was like,
montage.
Granddad, you don't know what you're doing. This man is like a blind samurai or something. I had a dream about him the other night. He's like that. And then on the other side, you got Riley ignorant ass promoting this. Like we
Nah,
about to watch
nasty.
Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate or something. So now it's the night of the fight, and it is packed. Riley out here overcharging for $10.
He getting all these
They start
bets.
squaring up and Stinkmeaner like, yeah, you scared? You scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? Yeah, I can smell the right off of you. That's vintage. So he starts swinging, and then Huey ends up realizing, oh my God, this ain't no trained blind samurai. He ain't got super hearing or nothing. He was just a blind old man that just got lucky. So he was like, wait, hold on, Granddad. But it was too late.
Yeah, he's gonna whoop him.
Granddad started whooping that
Oh my
ass.
gosh.
Swear you got nigger, and started kicking up like Harangue. And then Granddad loaded up and knocked him out.
Did he kill him? Yup.
Fatality.
Yeah,
And
he killed
didn't
him.
just knock him out.
Ugh.
He killed him.
Granddad killed him.
Yeah.
All because he got trapped in a nigga moment. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, The Return. So as we know, Stinkmeaner died, but little did we know, this was just the beginning. This man is in hell training with the devil. Bro is washing demons. And even the devil said,
He's the baddest motherfucker I've ever seen.
this man got the devil to acknowledge that he is the baddest nigga he's ever seen. That is the most legendary
What is
feat
the
of
art?
all time. He even
This man is
called
on the
devil
death
a bitch
art.
ass nigga. So the devil's
For
like,
real.
H. Stinkmeaner, I am now sending you back to spread ignorance and hatred
What?
in the black community.
Man gets a second chance at life because he's so much of a hater.
coming for you, free man.
I'm about to become a hater.
So meanwhile, we cut over to
cow,
Tom.
bro.
It was basically the equivalent of a brother that is out of touch with his people. But even Stinkmeaner knew that every brother's spirit is weak.
Man got a second chance at life.
So this dude ends up cutting off Tom and taking his parking spot. So Tom's like, hey, come on, man, you nincompoop. You can't do that, hey, come back here. I have my turn signal on and everything. But then the dude turned around and just started cussing him out. He like, fuck you, punk ass, pussy ass, weak ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfuckers to ditty ass nigga. Don't ever in your life ever holler at me, nigga. Now, as we can see, Tom has
Exactly
been
what he
trapped
said.
in a nigga moment. And this was a perfect time for Stinkmeaner to make his move. What did you say, nigga? So this man WWE drop kicks this man.
I remember this episode, the famous clip.
Oh yeah, look at you. You was talking all that good a second ago, and you got kicked in your chest. You eat a nigga. You eat a
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Somebody call an ambulance. Hey, help! Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Tom has been possessed by Stinkmeaner.
Yeah, he possessed him.
This man, Stinkmeaner, got him acted up in the courtroom. Bro got up in there and said, yo, court, nigga. Then later on, bro goes home to Tom's wife. And he's like,
Oh, no,
yeah,
that
I
face
want to
is
beat up
insane.
them booty cheeks. Oh, Tom, what has gotten into you? The same thing that's about to get into you. And he beats his wife's cheeks. Oh my goodness. Imagine an evil spirit taking over your body and using your body to beat up on your girl Doonies. Nah, bro, that's crazy. So then later on, Stinkmeaner.
Technically, she cheated.
Robert's house.
True.
Now, I don't know what Robert
Hey, what's going on?
The censor bar is going crazy right now. So Dog starts tearing the
I
door
thought the
down
first
with
episode
an
was
axe,
crazy.
and he's like, I'm back.
Ew.
Like, yo, what in The Shining is going on right now? So Granddad started running.
He
down
butt naked running around the house?
Jesus Christ, this man.
I hope Huey
package is hanging out. So
okay,
Stinkmeaner
home,
saying,
bro.
you don't remember me? You don't remember my name?
Dang, meet the mess out of him.
Yo, who you think is gonna win in a fight? This dude or Goku?
So then Huey finally says his name. He's like, ding, 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 that's right, nigga. So then all the Freemans get ready to jump him. So they get to scrapping. This man Stinkmeaner going crazy. Bruh, body Huey, smack Riley around, and he is still
Dang, Riley Huey don't stand a
continuing to
chance.
body the whole family. Then he like, is that all y'all got, nigga? Look at his backhanded Huey. Oh my gracious. So they finally end up pinning him down, and Riley had to smack this man with like 3 faces to finally just knock him out. So later on,
Dang, that man got durability
on this bed, and Robert is having this date.
Bro
So
got
in the middle of his date,
enchantment
Stinkmeaner
3.
wake up and he like,
Robert, I know you hear me, you bitch. I know you ain't paid your taxes yet.
honey, what is that? No.
I know you hear me, Robert. I know you didn't vote this year, you lousy nigga.
You weirdo. Wait, hold on, baby. That's just a TV. So they end up having to call the Catholic Church to exorcise this man. So there was only one man that could save the day.
Oh my God.
May God bless you, Robert. I
Here
came
we
as
go.
fast as I could. So let's go ahead and get down to business. Removing the evil spirit from a brother is as hard as getting rid of a hunk of
And of course, it's his
So we
thing.
must use these holy weapons from God himself. A bunch of weapons that I will not say because dear God, I will get demonetized. The brother will make excuses. If he get desperate, that brother may try to rap. Oh yes, you can hear it.
Robert, I know you got bad credit.
So they get up in this room, and Ruckus pulls out the Bible and says, read, read.
Yep.
Well, then they start beating this man on the bed and saying some phrases that I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm not the most family friendly, but I ain't saying it. But then Huey ends up realizing this ain't doing nothing. So they kept on doing this for like several hours. And then they ended up figuring out that the only way to expel his spirit was to create peace with him. And the only way to do that was for Ruckus to make him laugh about how much he hates brothers. And that finally ended up exorcising his spirit and sending him back down to hell.
Oh,
Exhibit C.
no.
He's back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now
Again?
present to you Exhibit C, the Hateocracy. So even though that Stinkmeaner is now long dead and gone, he
Okay,
still had a crew that wanted to come back and get it back in blood. Ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen,
gosh.
meet the Hateocracy. A group of bitter old hating ass niggas consisting of Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, Lord Rufus Crabmicer, Lady Esmeralda Gripe Nasty, and Mr. George Pistofferson. Now you
Oh
see
my
they all
gosh.
met at a
Pistofferson.
retirement home and they all hated each other. But the thing they had in common was that they hated everybody else even more. So they decided to cause complete
Yeah.
chaos at the retirement home. Look at them stealing jello and crashing bingo parties. Before before. Bingo, nigga! Now what the I win? Give me that shit! Eventually, it got to the point where they had to kick him out. But that didn't stop them because they roamed the earth for a decade, causing chaos. Eventually, till they split up. But because of the death of Stinkmeaner, the Hateocracy reunited to get it back in blood. So meanwhile, we cut over to Ruckus working at this gas station, and this black car pulls up. So they come up to the door, and Ruckus is like, oh, hell no, what the hell y'all want? We looking for someone. Are you sure it's someone or something? Because you should be looking for the zoo. What y'all looking for, the Curious George exhibit? We looking for a man named Robert Freeman. Oh, hell no. Y'all know Robert? Y'all best get to stepping before I send y'all ass the hell on. So you telling me you know Robert then? Good. Looks like I can find where he is if I beat your fat, googly one-eyed ass to death. Whip his ass, Rufus.
Dang, what the mess out of him?
Breaking news, a man at a gas station was jumped by 3 assailants in black. The victim, Mr. Uncle Ruckus, no relation, had this to say.
No relation?
Oh, Lord, that was 3
That's
of them.
insane.
Oh, they must have escaped from the zoo or something. Them damn wild animals.
Oh, my God.
Police say the suspects are still at large. So, yeah, man, Ruckus got jumped.
Uncle Ruckus.
So later that day, George and Esmeralda pull up to Huey and Riley's school, and they like, yes, we're the grandparents of the Freemans, and we're here for checkout. Yeah, that's right, we're here for checkout, fool. So Huey end up realizing, obviously, something ain't right. So they go outside, and there they are. Well, we came a long way to kill y'all little motherfuckers. And dog, look at this jump. Nah, G. If I see a pair of 75-year-olds moving like this, I already know I'm about to get my ass whooped. So they start to get the scrapping, and they is teeing off. Oh my God. And look at Esmeralda. Oh Lord, she beating the hell out of Riley. Oh, and fun fact, she hit this man with the exact combo that Orochimaru hit Sasuke with, but she hit him with that gripe nasty variant. So Huey and Riley just got absolutely bodied here.
Oh my gosh, they're kids.
Hey, at least Huey put up.
They do not care.
But they ended up getting
They said these hands are rated E for everyone.
But meanwhile, while this was happening, Robert ends up going fishing, but he ends up running into Rufus. So he's like,
it's a setup. It's a setup.
Oh, nothing much. I'm just thinking about catching fish. I might catch one more today. Tell me, sir, do you know a man by Stinkmeaner? Oh, wait, you already should, because you killed him. Robert Freeman! So bruh starts swinging this. I don't even know what So Robert started getting stepping, but dude ended up wrapping him up in the thing, but Robert kicks the barrel of crabs in his face. Oh, Lord. So later on, he ended up hiring Bushido Brown to be a bodyguard. So the Hateocracy ended up
what about
pulling
your
up to the
kids?
house. So they start getting ready to jump this man Bushido Brown. But he low-key started working him. Oh my God! Look how he beat old girl, beat the wig off that bitch. Then he went, boom! Then he hit him with the finish. Bro, this man Bushido Brown was cold. But I say was because that nigga's life was past tense. Rufus caught that man lacking. Oh my God. You know, you gotta censor a lot of stuff now on YouTube because
that man got decapitated.
Mama Susan mad now, do you?
Oh my
so Granddad
God.
started apologizing.
I don't remember all this.
I'm sorry I killed Stinkmeaner.
Dude, you got to rewatch it, bro.
I had a nigga moment. But then they end up saying, we don't give a about no Stinkmeaner.
I beg your pardon?
So what was all this for?
But it don't matter. We just came to shit up.
What?
No,
What?
Bruh. This whole time you thought, oh, they coming back to get it back in blood. No, they literally came and did all this, all for shits and giggles. Nah, bro, this is crazy. That's just hating to another level. So they about to kill him, but luckily the cops came and they just arrested him. And the Stinkmeaner saga finally came to an end.
Or did it?
Psych!
Yeah,
Exhibit
I knew it.
D.
Like, bro, this man, he just you can't put him down, man.
Welcome to uncharted territory. The territory.
He's just like that
where
one spider you
legends
can't
are
kill,
made.
bro.
Welcome.
He's like
to
a roach.
Exhibit D. I
A
now
roach.
present to you the clone. So you see, Stinkmeaner wasn't done messing with Robert because he had a clone. You see,
Of course he
Stinkmeaner
did.
answered the ad on blackpeoplemeet.com, and the government made a clone of him. So he gets his note from the original Stinkmeaner, and it says, "Dear clone me, go with that nigga Robert from OG Stink." So later on,
OG
Robert is
Stink.
at the mall and he sees the back of his car is rammed into again. And guess who did it? What's
Stinkmeaner.
good, Robert?
Yep.
That's right. I ran into your car and I didn't even want to park there. I just wanted to up your car and wait here to tell you about it. So Robert's like, oh nah, bruh. I ain't having this today. I'm just gonna have to kill you again then, huh? So they get the scrapping and this man's Stinkmeaner is moving.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
He must have got the improvements.
Augmentation.
Yep.
Look at that headbutt. Judo
Oh my
blow,
god.
boom. And people recording Robert.
Man ain't going straight to YouTube.
So you know this episode was made back then during the glory days of World Star. So the cops ended up coming and stopping this fight. But no, it wasn't over. Because later on, he get this call on Skype. Skype. Any of y'all remember Skype, man?
I definitely do.
Anybody even still use Skype?
I still have it on my old computer.
Stinkmeaner on the phone and he like,
What's good, nigga? Just to let you know, we gonna have a rematch. And I done already told the whole world about it, so if you don't show, you a bitch. Toodaloo, Robert.
So they ended up having another altercation, but Robert called the cops and they ended up arresting Stinkmeaner. But then this is where it just got crazy. So Ed Wunsler pulls up to Robert's house and he's like, hey, I heard about your altercation with Stinkmeaner, so I bailed him out. And now we're gonna have a whole fight because I like money. So they end up making this a whole fight, a televised event with promotional material and everything. But
they got merch.
Robert was training for this fight.
Merchandise is crazy.
The dark side was taking over, and he was slowly becoming more like Stinkmeaner. So it's the night of the fight, and you could obviously see the difference in him. Man's got the bald spot and everything. Bro became what he wanted to destroy. So they start to fight, and Robert just kicked him in the face. So Stinkmeaner like, oh, I see. You must have took some karate classes or something.
Oh my
bro,
gosh. Kicked the mess out of me.
Robert gave this man the most absolute beatdown of the century. But the thing is that you have to think about, though, this isn't really Robert. All this is just Robert under Stinkmeaner's influence. He ended up becoming what he wanted to destroy. An old
That's what he wanted.
Ass nigga. So
That's
here
what
we
he
ended
wanted.
up having to stop it. He's like, Granddad, this ain't you. Stop, man. And yo, look at the whole crowd, bruh. It's just silent. And then this man Ed like, looks like this entire event was a flop. This is basically like an Austin McBroom Creator Clash fight.
Nasty.
It was only fun when your ass was getting beat, Robert. All right, everybody, pack it up. Let's count up the pay-per-view sales. So then Robert told Stinkmeaner, if I let you live, will you stop messing with me? And Stinkmeaner like, I mean, sure. All you did was just have to ask. Nah, bro. So you telling me this man could have just stopped all this hating if you just asked him? Nah, that's crazy. So we cut 3 months later. And this man Stinkmeaner outside of his house still harassing him.
Here we go.
Robert, hey, why you don't ever invite your boy Stink over?
That's up, Robert. So Robert comes to the door. He's like, get off my property. And Stinkmeaner say, oh, I'm on the sidewalk. And I'm going to be here for the rest of your life, Robert. See you tomorrow at 7.
PhD in hating. This man.
Bo got a massive
Man, bro, that's how you know he's a hater. Man literally dedicated coming back to life just to hate some more. He was hating in the afterlife.
How do you even do that?
Bro, look, if I can have those abilities, man, I'm gonna turn into a hater immediately, bro. That's like, bro. Let me hate.
Yeah. Also, send me the link for blackpeoplemeet.com. I'm trying to make me a clone.